Hey guys, so I'm here back with another video, and this time we're going to take a brief look at our new recently released PvP League reward, and that is none other than Doomsday, the ultimate version. And in today's video we will actually see him in his costume, and we will see how he performs in the PvE battles, because I don't actually want to take him right now in the PvP, because PvP is quite competitive and I know that he might not survive there. So let's go and take a look at him. Now, I actually ended up in the Champions 3 rank, and as in the Champion 3 rank, I got 90 cards of Doomsday, and it was actually enough to unlock him, and I actually had 26 extra card left from the PvP big arena pack opening. So here is his costume, and he looks gorgeous, and he looks just like Doomsday in the comic, all thorny, all the big body and everything. He looks so powerful, and I actually like his costume. It goes with him, it suits him. Now, Doomsday is actually quite a resilient character, and I will just show you guys right now what I'm talking about. And if we go to the power section, we can see that he actually has a lot of health, quite a lot in the initial levels, but there is a lack of actually uh, and the agility is not actually quite up to the mark how I expected. The strength is okay, stamina is he has got quite a lot of stamina, good intelligent, critical chance is good, and critical value is good too. So he's a very resilient character, and he's going to last for a long time, I guess, because of his high health. I have actually leveled him up to level 42, and I am currently at level 49. So he is quite okay for the PvE right now, and I have also geared up his I have also ranked up his gears from 4 to from in level 4, and I guess he is quite competitive now. So let's take a look at his abilities. The first one is evolving strike, and one thing is about Doomsday that is quite interesting. He gets quite buffed up in a very short time, because each of his ability has something to do with the buff up abilities. Like evolving strike, it gives him one strength up, agility up, and stamina up. That's quite a lot, and it causes light damage. That's not so interesting. Adaptive defense, the second one, it gives him 3 affinity ups, fantastic buff, gain a medium heal if Doomsday has 4 plus buffs. So evolving strike, the first ability, is actually his setup move. You set him up with evolving strike, and then if he is hurt, then you can go for the adaptive defense. The third one is devastator, and this ability is fascinating. It's gorgeous. It actually does quite a lot of damage. It can one shot KO any enemy, any opponent. So but one thing for this ability, it needs a setting up to do. It needs 8 plus buffs on Doomsday. So go with evolving strike, then adaptive defense on or twice evolving strike, then you can go for devastator. Quite a fantastic ability. The third one is Doom Squawk, and I have actually seen it in the opponent battles. But the fantastic thing about Doom Squawk is it can cause all enemies stun, and there is a 20% chance. That's not quite a lot of chance, but I have seen sometimes that it works, but in my case it actually never worked. I guess it's not that ranked up to work like it supposed to be. Now there is one thing, that is 12 plus buffs. You might be surprised seeing a lot of buffs on Doomsday to get this ability work, Doom Squawk. But one thing about Doomsday, all the buffs that he gets from his abilities, it remains for the whole battle. It doesn't go away. That means it doesn't have a time limit or turn limit. So it's fantastic about Doomsday. The only one we didn't got is indestructible, and I'm actually collecting his cards. Maybe I will unlock that ability anytime soon. Now let's take him to a PvP battle. So guys, we're going to actually test Doomsday in a quite competitive battle, and it's in the chapter 7, cured central power battery, and we're going to do this. So as you can see that my team actually consists of Lex Luthor, Green Lantern, Zatanna, and Harley Quinn. So in this setup, Zatanna and Green Lantern, they're actually fixed, and I would like to use Lex Luthor. So I'm going to change Harley Quinn for Doomsday, and this battle is going to be quite tough. I know that. So I think we'll get enough chance to see what Doomsday has to offer in a competitive condition. So let's just do it. So as you can see, it's taking time to start. So the battle has started, and who is going to be the first one to go? Okay, it's Green Lantern. So I will go with his first one ability so that some of my teammates get the shield. Oh, look at that. Doomsday got the shield. So as of Lex Luthor will go with his second ability. Zatanna as usual with his last first ability to this enemy. Okay, so as with Doomsday we'll go with his first one, Evolving Strike, to that one. Okay, and as you can see, just after using the Evolving Strike, look at that, Doomsday already has 4 buffs, and as you can see, each and every one of the buff is going to stay always, so that's fantastic. So next on, then let's just move with the battle. Let's just hit random enemies. Okay, the one, okay, someone is taunting. Okay, so okay, 2 of the enemies actually taunting. So we are going to use Evolving Strike once more. In that way, look at that, already the Doomsday card is filled with buffs. There is actually 6 buff right now on Doomsday. Go with the shield for Green Lantern. Now we can actually knock out some enemies, and we're going to knock them out one by one. Okay, and this time we're going to use the adaptive defense, and let's see how much damage it can do. Okay, it's actually a buff ability, so it's not going to do any damage. As usual with Green Lantern, Lex Luthor, okay, they're actually going on with us in full barrage. So let's just finish it quickly. Okay, as you can see, his third ability, Devastator, is off cooldown right now, so we are going to see how much damage Devastator can do. The animation is pretty cool. Okay, it does quite a lot of damage considering that he is yeah, actually at level 42 in a lower level right now. So with Zatanna, his usual moves, Green Doomsday, we're going with Evolving Strike. Lex Luthor, let's just see his nuclear reaction, and it does actually quite a lot of damage, and it did knocked out 2 enemies. Green Lantern is out of shield, so put some shield on him. Now we will see what Doom Squad can do. Let's just hope that it stuns some of the enemies, and nada, it didn't stop any of them. So that's what I was actually talking about. The rate Doom Squawk actually stuns any of the enemy is actually quite slim. I don't know if it's going to be improved in the further ranked up option of the superpower. I hope it does, because that way Doom Squawk is going to be a very powerful ability. I mean, just imagine the whole team is stunned in one move. That's just great. So what can we do now? Let's use Devastator on the villain lantern. Okay, Zatanna's abilities are fantastic. Especially, I like the damage Abracadabra does. It actually does quite a lot of damage. Also, okay, let's just go with Evolving Strike. Look at that. Doomsday is just filled with all these buffs. That's what I was talking about. He gets buffed up in a very little time, and they doesn't go off. So in a good amount of rank, in a high rank, Doomsday is going to be a fantastic character. He's going to be hard to beat, and I have seen it in the PvP battles. Some of the opponents were using Doomsday in a higher level, and they were just pretty tough to beat. Okay, I guess we're actually quite at the end of this battle. As you can see, Doomsday's animation, these are cool. I like the animations of Doomsday, and as of now there might be 15 to 20 buffs on Doomsday, so he's just buffed up. And look at that, Doomsday actually finished in full health and with even with shield. So that was fantastic. So that was the brief look to Doomsday, and as you guys can already see that he is a pretty resilient character. And what is my final thought on Doomsday? I think in a ranked up level or fully ranked up to the level, I think Doomsday is going to be a fantastic character, and he is going to be a pretty resilient character. That's why he is going to put a balance in your team. He has quite a lot of moves. Those moves does quite a lot of damage. So some kind of resilient, balanced character like Lex Luthor, who does damage and pretty resilient. Green Lantern, quite resilient. Zatanna does quite a good amount of damage, heals the team. They're quite resilient. You can put on Doomsday there, and this team is going to last for quite a long time. So I think overall he's a fantastic character, and he's just going to get better with subsequent levels. So that's guide for today, and hope to see you guys in the next videos. Just thumbs up if you like the video, and thumbs down if you don't.